Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. Hello, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
Can you
Stop it.
So, welcome back. Another week. The hardest working YouTube channel on the platform.
Another festival
is back.
Off.
It's not hard work. Shut up. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Anyone who says it's not hard work, you try it. Yeah. Why aren't you
Just because we enjoy what we do, don't mean it's not hard. Thanks so much for tuning into this podcast. Today, we're doing our weekly recap. And it's always weird because this summer's moving so fast that I can't even fucking remember what happened at Rock in Rio. Was that the last weekend we had? Oh, no. It was just over a week ago, wasn't it?
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
we've technically just had a weekend off.
Yeah, it was nice.
Mr. Bossman was like, do you know what, lads? You've worked hard so far. You can have a weekend off.
AKA, there's not going on this weekend.
Not going on this weekend.
Aye.
There was Olivia Rodrigo in Glasgow.
Yeah, she was
there.
Nice. Listen, I'm just adjusting your camera there.
I'm glad you're adjusting it now.
Was there another male in sight at that?
Yeah, I was stood next to a guy in a turnstile t-shirt. Oh, nice. So
you bit the wrong house, fool.
He was buzzing as well. He knew all the words.
Yeah. But he did. But it's
Mrs.
Why did you?
Because I'm not sad enough. Like emotionally sad enough to know all the words to Olivia Rodrigo.
Of course.
She was great.
Maybe that's why I don't get it, because I just don't have any emotion at all.
She was great. And I tried to get tickets for the Manchester one the day after, but they just don't exist, the tickets.
Yeah, I bet.
Academy. It was Apollo show in Manchester.
Academy.
The Apollo, the best venue in the world. That
I saw 1975 there many moons ago.
I've seen no one there.
No? Well, we'll have to change that.
Do it then.
It's great.
I'm ready.
Perfect. Find me a weekend when you're not doing that one.
Rock in Rio.
Rock in Rio was great.
Thanks for listening.
That announcement for Rock in Rio was not what it should be, because it was a great weekend.
What do you mean?
So it should be Rock in Rio. Woo!
Well,
they're making it clip.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it. Sorry for your
knackered
ear holes there, guys.
Rock in Rio was excellent.
It was
and
so
I'll have no bad words said about it. Anyway.
Rob went to the hospital.
Yeah.
So I guess we will Glastonbury.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let's talk about that.
We'll start with that.
Let's
So
roll it back a minute.
There's still people in the comments thinking,
I know,
it's all right that they're going to upload the video this week.
And I get it. Like it's like Boy Who Cried Wolf. Like we said, we didn't vlog America that year.
Yeah.
We did. We said we weren't gonna do something else, and we did. But someone commented saying something along the lines of, "This is on the Rock in Rio video," saying something along the lines of, "Not a good enough replacement for Glastonbury. Link me if you go next year." Like, oh yeah, I'm going to remember and send you the link to our Glastonbury video because you didn't like the Rock in Rio one.
Guess what? We'll probably go next year.
Yeah, we did want to go to. Guess what, guys? We did want to go to.
We did want to go, but they didn't want to have us. Maybe they'll see what we've done this year.
They will not. They don't need us. They don't need us. That's the
fuck.
thing. The thing is, we're really fortunate because a lot of festivals are reaching out to work with us, and that's a blessing.
I don't think the BBC will ever reach out to us ever.
Well, it's not the BBC necessarily. It's Glastonbury.
Yeah, but it's all BBC. Yeah,
it's Michael and Emily.
Maybe
we just have to start a band.
It's fine. No, we'll just buy tickets. We just need to buy tickets.
Yeah, but do you know what? I think starting a band might be fucking easier than buying tickets, man.
I've got friends who have been going like, oh yeah, it's my 5th year going consecutively. How?
Once you've had your tickets once, you get preference next time.
Really?
Yeah. So if you just get your foot in the door.
I can't wait to go once and then they remove our preference.
Yeah, anyway, I was watching one. Sorry, I know this is not Rock in Rio. But
I was still gonna keep talking.
I was
watching
something like this guy was getting interviewed. He was like, "Oh, so how did you get your tickets?" He was like, "Oh yeah, so my barber is like Paul McCartney's so and so, whatever." And he managed to get me a ticket. It's like, what the fuck? Like what? Just utter ridiculousness.
Yeah, it's bollocks in it. So
my name is Nicholas, and
I had got mad gum. That's an old school there. Vine throwback. There was quite a few people that reached out in hopes of getting us into Glastonbury. And, you know, I think we wanted to do it. Like, we did want to do it. There was people that were like, I'm working, they'll remain nameless, obviously, but like, I'm working this gate at this time. If you and the lads want to come in, like, I'll turn a blind eye. But it's just that's guaranteed enough for us to pass on an opportunity like
to drive literally 4 hours down south. Question for you, Rob. Is that recording?
No, it's recording on here, mate.
All right, okay.
It's all good. Good thinking though.
Yeah,
Good
big
observation.
SD card with a big cross through it. I was like, that looks bad.
No, we're all good. So we did get
Still
like
heard that before.
there was a bit. Nah, it is recording. I can check. So we did get like maybe the wording on the intro was off, but on the Rock in Rio video. But I was like, we lost the Glasgow tickets, and I think some people took that as
Like,
physically we lost
misplaced.
the tickets.
Yeah.
No.
I mentioned this in the Facebook group, but just to let you know kind of what happened, we applied for accreditation for Glasgow. They were very nice, but very clear and very stern.
Very direct.
Very direct. And they were like...
As you would be, I'm sure they get a lot of fucking idiots like us applying for it, saying, no, we need this. We should be able to go.
And like student journalists and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah. And
stuff.
student journalists stand more of a chance than us.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
But so we applied, and they were like, you can't film. Like before we even consider, like you're not allowed to film. So I was like, okay. But then we had to justify what we would do.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously all we do is film stuff. So we were like, well, we'll do like a podcast beforehand.
We got a great podcast channel.
We'll do a podcast afterwards.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, cool. Like, are we going to, we'll submit this information. Just again, you are not allowed to film. And there will be
Something tells me they knew who
something
we were.
about like legal team. No, we weren't. It would be a big stretch to say like we were threatened with legal action.
Yeah, but it was like
But they
noted
were-
as part of the terms of coming
like,
to this festival.
There's legal terms.
Yeah.
You cannot film here unless our legal
Which
team has
is mad
approved you.
because if you're going to that festival as a punter and you're filming a video and you're doing your own vlog, of which I'm sure there are a few online, not a word will be said about those, but because ours would
and
get
that's
a few views,
yeah,
it would be a bit worrying.
I think the issue is, and this is like my mantra lately, but it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Of course.
What we should have done is just bought the tickets when everyone else bought them.
Well, we tried.
Yeah,
Like with Coachella, if we'd have reached out to Coachella and said, yo, can we come and do this? Because they're quite protective of as well.
Yeah.
They'd have said, not a chance. So guess what? We'll do it next year. The intention was to go to Glasgow, hopefully on the merit of a couple of podcasts either side of the event. Obviously, we were going to film anyway.
Yeah.
Right? We were going to do that. But our accreditation got declined, which is fine. We're a small YouTube channel. We don't expect it. But then it was like, right, cool, what else can we do? Because I still thought we can just buy the tickets.
Yeah.
But Jesus, you cannot buy one. You could have
No.
10 grand ready to put on a ticket.
It doesn't
which
help
we
that-
didn't. But
It doesn't help that obviously that there's like a 4-year backlog there. Like 'cause it hasn't been on for.
yeah, that's a
quite a few
good
years.
point. It was
So, like,
50th year as well.
Yeah,
it
so-
was a big. It was kind of a big celebration of it.
Yeah.
50th year was going on.
And then we got sorted out by a band or contact of a band. And apparently, like, bands have like a little pool that they can tap into of maybe like, I don't know, like
10 tickets.
10 tickets. And they can put them on their socials and say to their fans, like, okay, we are, let's say Paul McCartney. I am Paul McCartney. Thanks for liking my Facebook page. Here's 10 Glasgow
It's weird
tickets.
how he's got a Yorkshire accent.
Yeah.
not a
If
Scouse
anyone
accent.
wants to buy them. And this band had their 10 and gave us 5 indirectly through one of their mates. Like their mate said, I could sort you out, speak to the band. Sorted it out. We paid full price. I think it was about 1,600 quid. And then maybe about 4 weeks later, it turns out that band had maybe overpromised or oversold, or someone in their team had like fucked them over and said, you know, it'd be like me saying to you, Jay, like we give Glasgow tickets to whoever you want, and then you go and do that, and then I say to you, actually, no.
I need to think about everyone else that I know first.
And then you've then got to deliver that message to whoever you've sorted out. So it was fine. Like we were looked after, we got a refund, but yeah, our plans changed and
yeah.
and
Anyway, that's why we don't like Billie Eilish anymore.
Yeah.
She tried to
fuck
sort of
Billie Eilish, man.
fuck
tried to
Billie
sort it out.
Eilish. But thankfully, we did get invited to Rock in Rio.
Yeah.
But that
And-
wasn't plain sailing.
No,
No,
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't.
It wasn't.
We actually got booked for the first weekend.
Yeah, like so. The reason I never name anyone when we're talking about this, I noticed in the Rock in Rio video, I was like, oh, I was chatting to the guy, and that's because I feel like the people in the behind the scenes like don't want to be named.
No.
Yeah.
So we'll keep it that way. It's not to be rude. It's to like just we don't want to like talk about someone they haven't volunteered to be meant to be talked about. So, but yeah, go on, Raz.
So What the fuck happened?
I
need a moment then. So we got an email saying like, oh, do you want to come to Rock in Rio?
What a great position to be in to
Yeah.
get that.
And we
email,
were
right?
like, no, because we plan on going to Glastonbury and we'll make it happen somehow. Anyway, we steadily realised it's not going to fucking happen.
We already had the Glasgow tickets bought through that band at this time.
Oh yeah. So, but then we went back to them, tail between his fucking legs, hat in hand.
Can we still come to Rock in Rio?
Please, can we still come to your event? It looks lovely, well better than Glasgow. And we were like, oh yeah, we'll come, but we also got invited potentially to another event. So we're like, oh, can we come for that first weekend that you mentioned? So Rob was like, "Oh yeah,
I'm lost already."
No, right, yeah, no. So how? Because Rock in Rio,
yeah.
There's the Rio one in September.
Yeah, there's the later event, the other event,
and then there's also the one in Lisbon.
Yeah.
So
which is the one we just.
So we thought the early one,
but the one in Lisbon has 2 weekends.
And so does one in Rio. So
there's 2 events. Each event is spread across 2 weekends.
I can see where the confusion is now. You know what? I get it now.
So here's what happened. So got invited to Rock in Rio. We were going to Glasgow.
Yeah.
So I said, sorry, we can't, but we'd love to. And it was my understanding there's Rock in Rio in June.
Yeah.
And there's Rock in Rio in September. Yeah. So there's 2 events. Glasgow cancelled. So we got back in touch with Rock in Rio and said, this is all going to be relevant, listeners, I promise you. And said, Glasgow's not on for us now. Can we still come to that first event?
Yeah.
So what I was referring to was not the September one, the June one.
Not the Brazil one, the Portugal one.
The first event.
Yeah.
What I didn't realise is that first event is spread over 2 weekends. And even though I said Glasgow's not happening, it's not up to them necessarily to connect those dots. I said the first event.
Yeah.
They thought I meant the first weekend of
Yeah.
the first event, which was the weekend of Rock for People. So they, as far as I'm aware, these poor sods, booked us flights and accommodation for that first weekend.
Yeah.
And I felt bad. It was like 50% my fault.
Yeah.
I'm happy to take 50%
I'd say
of that blame.
51%.
Yeah.
No, because I did say Glastonbury
weekend. Yeah, do you know what?
Yeah, fair play.
But guess what?
It's
50% my fault, no problem. But it was kind of it was. So basically, we then had to be like, we actually. I know you've just paid for these, but we
and
can't.
literally put us up in a 5-star hotel.
We can't come now. Can you move us to the second weekend?
We didn't mean that one. We meant the other one.
And you know
But
what?
do you know what? They paid our dues because we were in a 5-star and they bumped us down to a 4-star.
They did.
yeah. I wonder what that other hotel was like. It looked lovely. Had a pool, had a spa, had a sauna. I would have loved that.
But you had a nice chat with a guy and explained it all.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
so fucking
and it got sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what, mate? Never have I been on the phone with a guy who like believed in our product so much.
Really?
Yeah. He was like, I love it. I think what you guys
nice
do is great. I think you have such an easy sell to these guys. They really need to like increase the presence. So
This thing we'd never heard of it before.
You guys are going to do a great job for him. I know you will.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you having that faith in us, and hopefully the end. I mean, I know they like the end product because they said it, but
I think the problem was I think he was very anxious about going back to the client, which was Rock in Rio, because he had to be the middleman and be like, "Ah, shit, I'm in a bit of a rock and a hard place now." So I was there,
and I'm sorry for putting you in
I was
that
there. I was
place.
there like, mate, I get the anxiety. Like, you have my complete sympathy. Like, it's not a fucking nice message to deliver to your client. Like, who's just spent thousands of pounds on 4 fucking idiots.
But you do quickly learn that, like, how much money this industry truly has. And, like, and I'm not talking about like small independent like music venues, but like, you know, I know festivals that you consider a small that have just a marketing budget alone that's more than my annual salary.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I don't see much marketing for them. I see like the odd bus stop poster and shit. So.
I mean, we saw the brands at Rock in Rio though. Is that all right? Don't
Yeah.
But that was a bit awkward. And, you know, we did float. I mean, I floated very briefly. You know, we're going to have to go on the Rock for People weekend because they've sorted it out. But Raz kind of stood his ground and sorted that out for us. And Rock in Rio was great. Rock for People was great. I don't know if one was necessarily better than the other. They were both different in different ways.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad we didn't have to miss either of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to experience them in full. And to just speak more about Rock in Rio, again, sorted it out. Absolute blinding service. Like, literally better organisation than I've seen from any festival. Any small festival that you think would be easy to organise because it's so small, and any large festival you think would be somewhat easy to organise because you got a person for everything. But they fucking sorted it.
It was great.
Man.
Everything just seemed very streamlined.
It was so flawless, so streamlined. I think the one singular problem that we had was getting back to the airport, but that was just because we were impatient and just wanted to fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, like even...
And we could have done with saving them some time, I know, because the flight was delayed
anyway. Even accounting for... like our outbound flight was delayed by maybe an hour. There was still a shuttle like at the airport ready to pick us up. Like, it was mad.
Yeah.
Major concern.
Yeah, so we get to the... Should we tell the story about Choc, or will he be about the WhatsApp group?
Oh yeah, go on.
He's not...
Is he all right about it now? He's all right about it now.
He's all right about
it.
He had a great weekend, man.
We had a good laugh. So I'll tell it. So
if you tell it, then it's fine.
We had a WhatsApp group set up, which just makes comms very easy. And
we don't talk in WhatsApp.
We don't.
No, as
don't
TPD,
use WhatsApp.
we
No,
don't use WhatsApp. But as TPD,
but
like any conversation we have, we never use WhatsApp.
No,
This was all set up.
Although it should be because it's encrypted end to end, and that could be very useful.
But the guys at Rock in Rio, they
took the initiative. They set up a group chat, which was very handy throughout the whole thing. It was very well done. And literally just added it all into this group, no context whatsoever, and just said like, "Hi guys, this is a group for Rock in Rio. This, that, and the other.
Yeah, this is TPD. This is Rock in Rio people.
Yeah.
I'm the guy in the middle sorting it out. Like all of us just in a chat basically.
Yeah. And like we weren't expecting that. It was just set up completely out of the blue. I thought, nice
That's
work.
a nice little touch.
Yeah.
So we get invited in, and I think me and you get invited because he's got our numbers.
Yeah.
And then he's like, feel free to invite the other guys. So I invited Jake and Choc into the chat. Bear in mind, we never use WhatsApp. So go on from there.
So first thing that is said from our side, I believe it was the first thing, wasn't it? Other than you saying like, hi, maybe, what's up?
Yeah, hi, I'm Rob.
Choc gets invited to the chat. Maybe there's a bit of a confusion there
about who's actually in this chat.
Yeah. I've been told that. Well, I'll tell you in a second. But Choc literally puts into this group conversation with
the organisers of the festival.
With the organiser of the festival. Hope nothing goes wrong. So you're there as the organiser who's just spent I don't know how many thousand on these group of fucking idiots to come to this festival.
After the lorries fucked up.
Yeah. So change the flight, and the first thing that he said is, "Hope nothing goes wrong." Come on, man.
Dear
What's
me.
going on? Anyway,
because he just thought it was a group chat.
Choc assured us he was like, I thought it was a forwarded like message, and I get it. Because fuck me, I don't fucking use WhatsApp at all. I use it to talk to my uni friends, and that's about it. And that is literally fucking it. So I get it. I don't fucking know what.
He felt so bad for them.
Yeah.
And you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
but he recovered it. We quickly got him in the other chat and was like, Choc, that's the organizer of the festival. And he was like, I was like, you need to over-index now.
The thing is, he's like, no, I'm done. Like, who cares?
No, of course it wasn't. Yeah.
Who cares?
It's not deep. It was just funny.
Yeah, it just was so fucking hilarious. And you know what? Always got to learn to laugh at yourself.
Yeah. Just none never to add into a WhatsApp group again.
Yeah. Anyway.
So we did that. And then, so we had our flight there, blah, blah, blah. We were an hour late, but we were told...
Flight was weird.
Yeah, it was a dodgy flight.
It was weird. Yeah, I actually forgot about that.
It was a little 2x2 seater plane.
And the trolley service.
It wasn't a Boeing. It wasn't an Airbus. It was like I
did read the name of it. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
but it was something I'd never read before.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what?
With engines from General Electric instead of Rolls-Royce.
GE rather than Rolls-Royce. And I'm like, I trust
two
Rolls-Royce.
guys outside just spinning the propellers.
I trust Rolls-Royce with my life, literally.
Yeah.
They keep me in the air. They've kept me in the air for the past fucking 30 odd years. GE, on the other hand,
What have they ever done for me?
yeah, apart from providing me with electric generally.
A plane that had the world's slowest fucking.
Man,
my God.
What's it? What is it? A car,
Trolley service.
Trolley service. Yeah.
like in-flight service.
It took so long, and we were kind of sat near the back that by the time it got to us, they'd ran out of crisps, they'd ran out of booze, they'd only had like 2 cans of Coke left or something like that.
Yeah.
2 cans of full sugar Coke
Yeah.
and 1 can of Coke Zero.
Yeah. I'll tell you what was weird. I noticed on the flight, they were like, "Oh, Portugal has a limit on how much alcohol they can serve you."
Really?
Which I'm sure like most flights do. Like
Yeah,
obviously
probably.
they're not going to give you 20 bottles of fucking little miniatures.
Well, they did in LA.
But for some reason they just announced it. They were like, "Oh yeah, there is a limit." I've never heard that in my life.
No.
So we land, and the first thing the reason that we kind of talked about the Chucky message is because, like, you know, we weren't expecting anything to go wrong.
No.
First thing that the lady who's like the concierge,
We walk out of what do you call it, passport control.
Yeah.
We get through. We're in the country now.
We were told to ring this number for this woman.
Rob calls someone picks up, and we're there trying to find like someone who's gonna pick us up. Some woman comes like storming over.
she
to us.
found us immediately.
Yeah, it was flawless. It felt like a real celeb at that point. I was like, guys, we've literally just got off the plane and we've just been chucked
into the back of this
van, like
Mercedes.
like she's covering us. Like she's not really, but like that's
There
what
was
it
a
felt
lot
like.
of people.
There was a lot,
yeah.
Yeah. But so
One of the things she said to us was like, "No, this way," and she was like, "All you need to know is major concern."
Yeah. So
What?
No,
Major
we were apologising for being late. Yeah. That was the thing. We were like, "Oh yeah, sorry, we're about an hour late. There was a flight delay," and all she said was, "No, it's fine. Just major concern." What?
Oh, good start.
And the thing is, right, to this day, no idea what that was.
No.
What it actually was.
I reckon it was like
I think it was just because we were late.
it's got to be the language barrier.
Maybe, yeah.
It's
I think there was a few times where it's a different language barrier to one I've experienced before.
where just like the words are sort of what they mean. But
I think
like,
there's no like nuance or like I think there's concern is probably used to describe like the smallest problem and like a mass shooting. And they've got like that
pulled out the ass.
no, but that is the best way that like because I noticed a few times across the weekend with a few of the people that we spoke to, just like and fair play, it's not their fucking language. Like I'm not dissing them, but like it seemed like there's like one word and there's no like variance of like degrees of like change. You know, you'd say you were doing good. Or you'd say you were doing bad if it were raining and you felt a bit miserable, or if you'd just been diagnosed with terminal cancer. Like there's no degrees of like.
There's no slider there. It's just like 1 and 0.
Yeah, it's not analog. It's not analog.
How are you doing? I'm doing fucking excellent. Best I've ever felt in my life.
I hope that makes sense. Translates, I guess.
Yeah.
So hotel was nice.
Yeah.
Hotel was lovely.
Did the job. It was lovely. Yeah.
It was. I don't even need. Are stars even relevant anymore? I think there should be on hotels. Really. I just think there should be a shithole rating.
Yeah,
and it should be like, I don't know,
the TPD rating.
Yeah,
6 out of 10.
Yeah, instead of AA, is it AA that do hotels? Yeah, it is. We should do them, but we should do them for hostels only. But then to start out with, but then branch out to like nice places like Queen's Hotel down there that get a review of like. It's nice, but my home's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this hotel was nice, but I wouldn't stay there because I live next door to it. Review for hotel over there. It's not very good. I've never been. So that first night. We went out in Lisbon. We were recommended.
We did.
I was out till 10. We were recommended some places by the ROCK in Rio team.
Yeah, again, they sorted us out. We're just in the chat.
They said to us, like, do you want a tour of the... Or they didn't kind of ask us if we want it, but they were like, we'll give you a tour of the site.
Yeah, like before anyone else comes in so you can get your bearings.
And then we landed and we were kind of like, oh, well, you know, we're in Lisbon. We're not going to get the time. We would like to have a tour of the site, but like we'd rather go have a look at the city.
Yeah, and because you want your first impressions of the site to be like full of people, it's vibing. You don't want to see it empty.
And then I thought like, oh, is that going to be? Are they going to be like upset that like we've kind of said no to the toilet site.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
They were wonderful.
Yeah,
They were like,
you worry about that sort of stuff, don't you? Like, oh, do we not seem like up for it enough? But like, to be
but
fair,
they were like, okay, good idea. Like,
Yeah.
here's the place to go. But
in
in
hindsight, it's like, oh yeah, of course they don't care. Like, if anything, it's one less fucking thing for them to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, they were sound. Told us where to go. They said, oh yeah, go to Pink Street, go to this bar, go to this bar.
We did. We went to Pink Street.
We just went to Pink Street. We
went to the wrong bar first.
Yeah. We got
Oh.
ripped by some Italians who called Jake ZZ Top, Raz Ed Sheeran.
No, they were
Yeah.
Germans.
No, they were Italians.
No,
they were Italians.
You are right. One
ZZ
was-
Top, Ed Sheeran, DJ Khaled, and David Guetta, which is a new one for me.
Example.
Yeah.
there was a person.
Calvin Harris of
rollerblading.
2008.
And we just kind of stayed there for a bit, didn't we? Drinking those lovely double vodka Red Bulls.
So I think a double is. I don't think you meant to order a double in Europe.
No, you're not.
No, I think that's our few
because they
comments.
don't measure, so they're very what's the word?
Liberal with their.
Yeah, with their shots.
It's like that,
Which
it's
we
like
learned
that, it's
at-
like that whiskey in Barcelona.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was bad.
that was bad. Hey, we're off to Barcelona next week.
Oh yeah, we are. Just booked
No,
the flights.
kind
No,
of.
no, we're not.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Well, absolutely not. I guarantee you, we are not.
Imagine this. So we just booked some flights to Barcelona, only to find out they're not to Barcelona. But thank God, they're actually closer to where we need
wanna
to
be.
be. Otherwise,
Yeah.
that'd be a nightmare.
If anything, man, is it? Here's a question:
I love
Are
questions.
we flying back from that same airport?
Yeah,
You definitely sure.
yeah,
100%.
100%.
I don't
100.
I don't trust this
100%. I promise you.
we believe you, but we'll have a
because the
look.
flight there is with TUI and the flight back is with Ryanair.
100%.
All right,
I think I've still got it on the screen now.
Rob Keller's guarantee.
Welcome to business.
Jesus.
I was trying to find the
What?
Yep.
no,
Same one. Same airport.
This
no.
shit.
It's the same airport. Let's fast forward to day one of Rock in Rio.
Go on then.
God, it
Whoa,
was-
you're gonna you
whoa,
wanna
whoa.
go to the first. I know this is the Rock in Rio
Right.
podcast.
We're
man,
already
but-
half an hour in.
Right, first of all, shut up. Night out were great, wasn't it?
Oh my god, what a night
Excellent.
out we
the,
had.
The bars were good, and then where did we go after? The karaoke.
So we went to
bar.
this Irish karaoke bar,
Yeah.
and it was rammed. It was so hot. It was so
was mental.
sweaty. But you know, it was great, man. We
Yeah.
were drinking Disaronno and Coke.
And
we
it's,
sung.
It's fun because at a karaoke bar, all the songs are English.
Yeah.
As all
But
popular
She's
songs
in the superstition.
Like cats in the
Even that's
dark.
like translated into. What does Living La Vida Loca mean?
are. Living something.
But yeah, we sung. What do we sing? When the Sun Goes Down by the Arctic
Yeah,
Monkeys.
which had this
Living
weird.
the crazy life.
Yeah, that's it. It had this weird like MIDI backing track that was
Yeah.
so strange. It's like who used to do those do the karaoke's like something B.
Oh, it was.
Like
Yeah, I can see the beat.
yeah.
Oh, Song B? No.
Nah, something like. But
Yeah.
you remember it, don't you?
Yeah,
From like
of course,
the
yeah.
shit
It
CRT
would be
monitor.
it would like pixel, like not pixeling, but it would like.
Yeah,
cut
yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, that was shit. But the night out was excellent.
Yeah, it was very
Um,
good. Didn't get back until like 4 or
Got
something. like that.
absolutely ruined.
Yeah.
Woke up the next morning feeling fucking horrendous. But guess what? Festival time, bitch.
Felt horrendous, but you know what? I could
Yeah,
stand.
you know what?
Zoom karaoke is the one with the B.
Zoom.
That's not what I.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't deny. I don't say you're wrong, but
Yeah. Anyway, because we're at a hotel, just freshen up.
yeah, of course, not a problem.
As soon as you're ready, I feel fine.
Think how much worse you'd have felt if you woke up in a tent.
Yeah.
You'd have felt like
You'd have gone to you'd have gone to pharmacist.
You'd have gone to the actual.
You'd have gone to pharmacist. Never mind medical tent.
I don't quite know what happened there with me going to the.
I'm just gonna go rinse my mouth out a minute.
Okay, that's all good. What have you been swearing?
Wash your mouth out with soap, boy.
Run the tap for like 5 minutes. 5 seconds.
Fucking hell, 5 minutes.
I honestly don't know what happened to me.
I remember seeing you walk off. Now I thought
From where?
from
Last night.
the
night.
that night,
in
yeah.
Portugal.
I was like, maybe he's going to make a phone call. Maybe he's I don't know. He's just having a bit of a 5 minutes, and you just never came back.
Yeah, I just went home because I was fucked because I was hammered. And I do that. I wander off when I'm.
Now, I was drunk as well, but again, I think it goes down to the doubles there. I think they're probably more.
Yep.
Um,
Without a doubt.
yeah. you were vaping, so the nicotine probably got to your head as well. You
I was vaping. I'm
had a bit
embarrassed
of
to say I was
Nicky
vaping.
rush.
Yep.
So we'd been on a flight.
Yeah,
Who's
but,
Nicky
but
Rush?
we'd all been on a flight. Like we'd all done the same.
Some of us are
stuff.
just harder though. You are old as well.
I am
You're
old.
I'll tell
30
you what his
years
problem
old.
was. He just didn't eat.
Thankfully, you'll be happy
Don't
to know
think
that.
that's it.
No, you've done it before though. I've noticed. Like
But I've not
you
done
just
it.
don't eat.
I've not done it where
True, you don't eat.
that's happened. That's never happened before. But like, I just don't get how you can eat. Like, I just didn't have an appetite. I know that's not an answer,
but like, so here's the thing. Like, you know, whenever like I'm ill,
yeah.
I know that all I need to do is just eat and eat and eat, and I'll feel fine. Even though that I've got like no appetite at all, I just
I'll
need
get
to
a
like keep,
Nando's tonight then.
yeah.
But yeah, you are like you are right. I didn't eat and I should have eaten. It's just hard when I don't have an appetite.
Yeah.
Like the last thing you can think of is eating. But anyway,
Hard
so
worker.
we got there.
Hard workers.
I was in the
Sometimes
shuttle van.
I have to go to a festival and then eat when I don't have an appetite.
God, it's
You
so
don't understand how hard it is, man.
If only Duran Duran had
Wow.
dedicate a song to me. Worth mentioning, that was the same day.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Me doing that. Wow. So we're in the shuttle on the way to the hotel, and I'm flagging, and I'm like short of breath, and I'm lightheaded. And the fucking guy puts the
closed the
windows
window.
up, man. And anyway, yeah, we got out of the van, and I just had to like not pass out, but like because I was fully conscious. You can see me there on the floor, but like I just couldn't stand up.
No.
And I didn't really know what was happening. The cops there, sound as fuck,
they
great
were great.
banter,
They
Yeah.
were
taking
great.
piss out of me.
lot
Get me a
of it.
bottle of water, and then they were just having some real good laughs at my expense. And
Talk about
I'd expect nothing.
The
less.
thing is, as soon as the cops figured out I was just hungover, they went fucking out
They
like
went hard
ice
in on you.
cold, man.
It's annoying because I thought I'd actually filmed a bit more of that, but I didn't.
I
Yeah,
know,
so did I.
but maybe that's one just for us.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
No, but it's in the video.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
that bit where you go off in the car.
there's
It's
enough in
He
there.
was
Yeah.
never to be
and
seen
he was
again.
never to be-
But so I got to that medical tent, and they were so good in there. And what happened was they're asking me like, "Are you on drugs?" I was like, "No drugs. Like alcohol, none today. Lot last night." Blah blah blah. Like anyway,
I need to make myself sound hard.
it's
Yeah, I had loads. I didn't go home early. I promise.
it's the broken English from him that I love as well. Like, none today, lot yesterday. Just say, I had a lot yesterday.
And then I did manage to tell the guy I've been to Coachella. But you know what paramedics are like, listeners, like they're the nicest people in the world, and it was no different there. The guy was called Greg. He said he liked my Jordans. He said, "Oh, I bet you've got some really interesting stories." Like, because he asked like what we do, and I told him that, and they were like, "Right, here's what we're gonna do." And he gave me like this thing to breathe into, and apparently that's because I was having like an anxiety response or something. I'm not sure. It doesn't sound like me. It was probably like heroin overdose I was having.
Obviously.
None of that anxiety bollocks.
You heard New 75 album already or something?
I wish. But yeah, he was being dead. You know, they were dead nice to me, and then he's like, "Right, we're gonna put this thing in you," and I'm fucking terrified of needles.
They're fucking awful then. They're
I
going in your
am
hands.
terrified of needles, and I was like, "No, I can't do it. Like, I just need to lay here for a bit." He's like, "Oh, I promise you, it's gonna sort you out. Like, you're dehydrated."
In my
but-
head, it's him. It says like another version of it. I promise you, mate,
mate,
it's just going to
trust me.
sort you out.
It's like hallucinating. It's actually Matty Healy's face. Like,
It's just
on
sort you
this
out.
guy.
Hey, this will sort you out, mate. No, but he was so nice and so empathetic, and so he explained it. He explained it.
Does
No,
not you did not deserve any empathy or like
Just hungover.
you
why
fucking
you gotta
idiot.
do man dirty? I was in a tough spot there, and they looked after me, and he was so nice that he convinced me to have the IV. And the weird thing is, I'm laid there, and my hands keep going numb and buzzing and vibrating like they've got SMS on every finger. And then I'm looking up at this IV bag, and it's just disappearing into my body.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, but do you know what?
Sorted you out there,
It
didn't it?
really did sort me out. And
They
I was
should
still
become
quite
like-
fragile.
We should get a load of them for every festival.
Just drink them.
No,
It's the thing in LA.
Yeah, it
You
is.
go to the
Yeah.
hangover bar,
Yeah.
and they give you one of them.
Yeah, sounds great.
We
Just
are.
as long as I don't
I've
have to
got a
look at it
tiny
going in.
little mark on my bit of a bruise,
Who's
but
Who's he?
Who's Mark?
But yeah, it was great, and that's my story about being in the medical tent.
I remember when you were gone, I was saying to us like, he's going home. Like he's
I
going back. He's going back to the hotel.
We're gonna have to carry this all day.
It's going to be a day where he's just not going to be here. And then just like out of Mirage, you came out the woods.
We were looking at the Lynx Africa.
We were.
And then here he is. He showed up.
Yeah.
Of course I did, but it's good to know that, like, because you did keep it going. There was loads of clips while I wasn't there, so it's nice to, it was reassuring for me that if I do ever need to dip,
if you do ever die,
you got the fort on.
Then he came back and we were like, oh, we can enjoy ourselves again now, put in zero effort and just get fucked.
And what a great day it was.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Massive, fucking massive.
What? Spiders.
No, there was
The
no
arena.
spiders. The arena and the amount of people there was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it seemed like it was in like a little. It was like I say a little bit. It was in a park somewhere in
It
Lisbon.
was in like a bowl. The guy was describing it to me as like a bowl, and I said like, "Wow, what like MK bowl?" And he was like,
"What's that?"
"No, he's from here." And he was like, "Yeah, kind of. I now understand. Not at all.
No.
Much nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Much nicer, more exciting people."
Warmer.
What warmer, lovely,
More exciting than Milton Keynes.
yeah, full of Vodafone shit.
God, so much Vodafone.
Yeah, what did we do that first day? Because we only saw Aha and Duran Duran, didn't we?
No, we saw UB40 and had the red
Oh, of
wine.
course we did. Silly me.
We went on. We did a lot.
We did. I think we did everything on that
We did
first
everything.
day.
We went on the Ferris wheel for free.
Yeah.
We went
maze,
to watch
we
that
did a
band
gaming.
that was shit.
Yeah.
You did the maze. Went on the gaming thing. We did the Razor Omen thing.
There was a load of shit to do, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Man.
Like,
And there
so
was
much that you can just like kill time.
Yeah, the queues were a bit tough for some of the stuff. Like what we really wanted to do was show you every one of those like little concession experiences.
Yeah.
But we queued up for like the Vision Express one where you get to sit in a big eyeball.
And it was just to sit in the eyeball.
Yeah,
And
it raised you up
and we
a bit.
queued for like probably 20 minutes and didn't move once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had worst hot dog in my life.
Oh, was that bad, that one with the crisps on?
Yeah.
Well, there was no dog.
Well,
Yeah, where was the dog?
Deep inside, like what underneath,
really?
underneath all the crisps.
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't realise
it was like really thin, like your
Oh,
dog pecker.
Checker.
Yeah, it was just shit.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
You know what, mate? But it sorted me out. Again, I realised I haven't eaten much today, and I looked at the past and thought, ooh, I know a situation I don't want to be in today.
I will.
Sorry,
Go on.
I really enjoyed that telepizza, margarita pizza. I thought
It was
really
all
nice.
right.
It was all right. So I was just literally about to say the food was maybe, if I had to like have a list of things that probably weren't quite as good, the food was a bit, but that could have all been down to what we ordered, because we ordered a chicken
I think
sandwich.
again, it's just a cultural difference.
that was
like,
shit.
Yeah, that was idiotic.
So these boys ordered a chicken sandwich and they thought it'd be a chicken, like a spicy chicken burger in a brioche bun.
I thought it'd be something along the lines of a chicken club.
Yeah, it was a weird kind
No,
of chicken.
I thought
wrapped up
it was
when I read chicken sandwich, I had Chick-fil-A in my head.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I
It
was going to
weren't
be
a
presented with.
Chick-fil-A, were it?
It was like
It was
so polar opposite.
That pre-mixed, like you can in the sandwich sections at Tesco, you can get like egg mayo, tuna and sweet corn. It was like one of those. Like,
It was like-
pre-mixed like chicken and.
It was like the
paste.
little like glass tubs of like chicken paste that
Yeah.
you can get like spread on there with
And the bread was shit.
with a bit of sweet corn in there
Yeah.
again that just like made
You
me
got a
yip little
burger
bit.
that you
Well,
couldn't
I mean,
eat.
that's a testament to probably the authenticity of that food,
Yeah.
because the burger was red and it was bleeding, and that's just not me at all. I know that's controversial, but I like my meat well done. And the burgers you get at like Download, as nice as they were, they've probably never been red.
Yeah, they have not seen a bit of
They've
moisture
never
ever.
But yeah, like
I thought it was all right, but
food,
but the last
they had a tele pizza and it was fucking great. Like
Yeah,
I loved
it
that
was
pizza.
fine.
the last thing I want at a festival, to be fair, is a burger dripping all over me.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't need to be that fucking greasy or bloody or just wet or whatever.
That being said, the popcorn was lovely.
Yeah, so the
Oh.
drinks in the VIP area were free.
All free.
Popcorn was free.
Free.
The DJ was a fucking lit man. I wish Chuck was here because Chuck was vibing hard.
Yeah,
on that.
what, there was
Crazy
like a
Frog.
quick fire round, wasn't there? At one point.
Gangnam
Yeah,
Style.
all,
Crazy
all the hits,
Frog.
man.
We're gonna have to bust them out at 2000 Trees.
Yeah, well,
100%.
yeah.
We got a long set. So There's a lot of stuff that's going to get
I'll
played.
tell you what you both can do. You can bang any songs that you would like to download on a Google Drive.
Well, that's what we're going to do. We figured
in the business folder.
we figured you might have to shoot off, but we're going to spend some time, and just curate a bit of a playlist.
Yeah. Don't need to be a playlist. Just literally. Just
I mean, just a bag of MP3s.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of birds in the sky.
That will be on there. So let's talk about
some of the bands that were there.
Yeah,
so UB40, first band we saw.
Enjoyed everything I saw of them.
Yeah, I'm not a UB40 fan.
Absolutely
by any
not.
means.
I'd be embarrassed to claim.
But
to be a fan of
I tell you what, the
UB40.
crowd were loving it.
We watched them, and I tell you, one thing I will say about certainly all the bands that day, they all sounded, considering their age,
Oh yeah.
they all sounded
excellent,
pretty good, to be honest with you. And yes, I want to make the comment. We know
it's rosé.
We know it's rosé wine.
What have people been calling it out?
Yeah, obviously it's rosé. But guess what? They didn't serve red wine, so it's red in colour, is it not?
I love. Can I get 4 red wines, please?
She didn't get that at all.
Sorry.
We don't do red wine. Yes, I know you don't. Love.
Look, I know love. It's a joke for the video. Right, basically, we do videos on YouTube. Right, so.
Anyway, SWHBB stands for.
SEO is not.
But yes, UB40, very, very good.
Aha, you know him from Take On Me. The rest of their
Harry
set
Styles rip-off,
sounded like really interesting. I'm not going to listen to Aha.
It's one of those where actually there was a couple of songs that they played that I actually knew without
but there was a lot of nice atmospheric kind of like rock.
It's like one of them. They could be one of them bands where like their hit single just doesn't sound like any of their normal music.
And it's a blessing and a curse for them.
Yeah.
But we did the Mind Diamonds thing, which was funny.
Oh yeah, people did not like that.
No, not that. They liked it in the video. They didn't like it in.
You know what was weird? I think I was out at the time of the premiere, so I just haven't watched it.
Yeah.
But I hope it was good.
I watched it.
It was good. To be fair, like, and I don't want to detail too much. And Brady is about to set off, so maybe only go for another 15, 20 minutes. But me and Jake were saying like, we're kind of a bit spoilt now. So back in the day, I mean, in January, we'd upload a video, and if it'd do like 17,000 in a week, like standard.
Yeah, good.
Well done, job well done.
17,000 is a lot of people to watch the video.
Yeah,
it is. But now it's like, the Rock in Rio video. It's been up for 3 days now, and it's only done 77,000.
Oh, I haven't even hit 100K
God's sake, the Rock for People video had done 88 by this point, and Download had done 99 by this point. For God's sake, we fucked it, boys.
Yeah.
When in reality, like it's amazing those numbers.
Yeah.
Fuck me. But it's interesting how does Mr. Beast look at a video and go, for fuck's sake, it's only done 30 million in its first day.
But you know what? At least you're only comparing yourself to yourself.
True.
Yeah.
No, quite right.
And that's why that feature exists.
Do you know what? It might.
Could we have had a better title and thumbnany? Yeah, probably.
Would it have done better if you didn't upload it?
Yeah, that was. I think that genuinely.
I think
hurt
it does.
The,
I think
thing.
it does. Yeah, it does.
So I was, as you know, we had an ad read in that video, and I didn't know if we were going to be able to, if Chucky was going to be able to deliver the ad read in time, because it was kind of a last minute deal.
Yeah, it was.
So I had the video rendered and ready to go and scheduled for 6 p.m. on Thursday.
Otherwise, we'd have done something funny in like the airport or something like that.
Yeah. So the video was scheduled, like uploaded and scheduled to premiere, or to drop, at 6. And then we did manage to do the ad read. So I had to re-edit the video and put the ad read in. But I forgot that original one without the ad read was still on YouTube, ready to go live at 6. So it didn't have its title, it didn't have a thumbnail, it didn't have a description, and it went up, and thankfully Raz was like, Rob, the video's out on the channel just called Rio. I was like, shit.
With worst thumbnail in the
So I
world.
go on it, it's got the auto-gen thumbnail of me in the fedora, and it had like 800 views. I was like, for God's sake. And I immediately deleted it, and I think for some people it stopped playing as soon as I deleted it. Some people I think managed to watch it all the way through. But I think that does hurt your...
Yeah, I think it does.
Because I think then YouTube's less likely to like push your upload the next day, because you seem to be uploading like too frequently. I don't know. It's all a guessing game. But it's done very well. It's our third highest performing out of the last 10.
Well, we'll take it, I guess, won't we?
Duran Duran were good.
Duran Duran
Duran were
sick.
great. Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Duran Duran were so fucking
I'd
good.
go and see Duran Duran again.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
would I.
you know what,
So
if-
would
if-
I.
if they were-
I was thinking that this morning. A View to a Kill came on my like shuffle playlist thing. I was like,
That's the Bond one, isn't it?
yeah, and I was like, usually I'd probably skip this one.
Yeah.
But actually, this is great. I love this. And yeah, I'd go see him again.
I got Girls on Film on a vinyl yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Not even.
Lads on tour, Raz as well.
If they were playing Leeds Arena tonight, I'd be fucking loving my life.
The next day, we got the Vodafone chairs.
Yeah.
Nothing happened in the queue while we were.
Fuck me, I forgot about that.
Nothing.
I
Yeah.
forgot nothing happened in that.
Yeah.
queue.
As per the TPD International Treaty, nothing happened.
Rob put a thing on his story that we all signed, and just so everyone knows,
Nothing happened.
Something was
and we
signed
got the
and nothing
chairs,
Yeah.
and it was very pleasant. That 2-hour wait.
Yeah.
We were in the sun. Cider man kept going and getting us some ciders and a beer.
Yeah.
And when you compare that to the 2-hour wait for the Coachella merch in that muggy, grim,
Yeah, that was
dusty
awful.
fucking tent, 2 hours of waiting's no problem if you've got
Yeah.
the right vibes and the right.
Rock in
Kinda
Rio was
atmosphere.
quite dusty.
It was very dusty.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it was.
I'm on the arse end of a cough here.
Yeah.
It was awful. But you know what? Better prepared for 2023.
2024
2024.
for Rock in
me.
Rio.
Oh,
though we
fuck
will
me.
be back in the dust.
Yeah, the dust.
Next year, somewhere else.
What else did we do that day? Oh, we did the zip line. The zip line.
On the
that
second
was
day. The zip line was
great.
awesome. No one's commented about how funny it is. Maybe it's not funny, but because obviously we're not on the zip line at that clip.
Yeah.
Maybe they just don't realise.
Yeah, maybe.
But what was mental? It's free.
It's free.
It's
Yeah, again,
free.
it's
Ferris
free.
wheel, free. That
Yeah.
free. There's so much free shit to go on. You
Zip-
you definitely get your money's worth with this festival.
Nothing's ever free, mate.
Well,
Because you tell you what, I love the zip line, but I love 7-Up free.
I still hate 7-Up free.
I used to get one on late uni.
Not free.
It's not great. Yeah,
And regular 7-Up
it was
nice.
part of the meal deal back when it used to be like £3.
Dear me.
Yeah, those were glory
Tesco's
days.
right bastards now.
Yeah,
With that
the club card. Oh, do you want to pay
What a bunch
four
of bastards.
£4 for you, sir? Unless you want to give us some data.
I mean, yeah, obviously got a
£3
club card, but
Jason Derulo.
Yeah, excellent. Jason Derulo, as you said, was excellent. But when we say Jason Derulo, we mean the overall performance. The whole thing was great. Jason Derulo as the actual performer, he was maybe 20
It would
to
have been good
30%.
without him there.
Yeah, he was maybe 20 to 30% of the performance. Obviously, he got the stage and the lighting and shit like that. And the dancers, they were obviously given a particular percentage to the overall greatness of that performance. And the songs were great, banger after banger. He was just a bit shit.
He is the performance was headlined by his little ringtone that he has in every song. There'll be like a little melody, whether it's on a flute or on a guitar or on a and
Yeah.
that's just all you wait for the whole
Yeah,
song.
he's got
it on lock.
He's a man who's got hooks.
yeah.
An AI
that-
could
that's-
write
yeah.
a equally good Jason Derulo song, but we had a great time. We were laughing, we were dancing,
God,
we
he
were
won't
vibing.
shut up about TikTok though, would he?
I know.
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
that-
pretty
that-
All
cringe,
he did
wasn't
was
he?
talk about fucking
that was
TikTok.
mad, and that's when I realised like I'm just getting old.
I'm not his target audience
It's
anymore.
when he said this song is he said either this song is viral on TikTok or this
Was
song
viral.
was viral on TikTok, and I just thought like that's the same as somebody on their Instagram putting like 200k on TikTok or whatever, or like 1.3 million on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's like, guess what?
I don't care.
It ain't that good then, is it? If you have to say like this song was viral on TikTok, I don't care.
Yeah,
Like the people down at the front, obviously they're fucking losing their minds because they're diehards and that. But I don't care, man.
the funny thing is that same song. We were on our Europe road trip in 2021.
Oh, is that the one that it was shit?
And a song came on that was so shit that me and Raz looked at each other and was like, "What the fuck is this?"
it was because of
song.
that. It was because of that hook, the little melody that it does.
And it was like, right, everyone do the dance if you know it. And the dance was like, put one hand up, put it down, put the other hand up, put it down. It was just that, but it was good fun.
What defines going viral on TikTok? Because if you get like 1,000 likes, is that viral?
No, not
I
1,000.
think-
Is it all like
I don't know.
TikTok's hard, man.
I don't know what
TikTok's
viral
so
means.
hard.
Like, did our Coachella video go viral?
Yeah.
Would you? I wouldn't class that as viral.
Wouldn't you?
I think virality is even bigger than that. Like Gangnam Style is viral.
I think it meant more back in
Imagine
like
if
10
Coachella
years
video-
ago.
yeah,
Like now, anything is viral if it gets a fair few views.
I wouldn't class our Coachella videos viral. I would class it as, I don't know what I'd class that as.
Is it all like to do with the context? So like to us, that was a viral video for us. That was our most viral video.
Yeah.
Is it like for me? A viral video is something that almost isn't intended to entertain or like David after dentist, right? Remember that kid who goes to the dentist and is longed out in the car?
Yeah.
Like Gangnam Style. Like
Yeah,
that was just
yeah.
a song that was released. He had no idea it was gonna fucking go like viral,
Yeah.
internationally viral, and that's
Yeah, maybe you're right,
that's
maybe
also
right.
also a thing. It needs to be international rather than just.
This was international.
And I guess Derulo was, but it's not important. Anyway, then we went to see.
Is it
No one
Posty?
after that.
Yeah, it was Post.
You're a fucking
You're
idiot.
a fucking idiot. Is that all over the floor?
What an absolute idiot. Yeah, it is warm.
It is
Everyone
alright.
kept going on. We should have seen that Anita. Is it
Anita.
It was the person that was on before Posty, and apparently she's massive. Like,
And I was trying to get fucking hammered and not watch someone.
Yeah,
yeah, well,
I
apparently she's like one of those like massive in somewhere, and everyone was raving about her.
It's all relative though, and it's like if you have to tell, you know the worst thing. I've said this before on this podcast. I think it's somebody else saying you should go see this
Yeah.
person if you know nothing by them.
But evidently she was big because she was second. best.
Oh, you should go see this band. You should go see Sleeps. I don't really know any songs. I'm
Sleeps
not
are
really.
good.
Yeah, I know.
We did go
I-
see Chemical Brothers, and it was one of the best
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
But if
yeah,
Anita ain't going to be as good as the Chems,
yeah.
Not worth seeing.
But 99% of the time, it doesn't work.
True.
Anyway, Post Malone.
Basically, we wanted to get a bit fucky.
Yeah, we did.
Post Malone, so we went to the free bar.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
got a bit fucky.
and we just.
Can we just say how nice those Summersbys were, man?
Oh my
Oh,
god!
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Summersby in this country is not like that, is it?
No, it's not.
I haven't drank cider since I was like 17, going underage to a.
18.
What?
Don't get us in trouble.
Well, I went to a bar that doesn't exist anymore, and I drank a few drinks
With a meal.
Went to Matrix and Ripon.
with a meal.
With a meal.
What was that shit cider? It wasn't.
Gamers.
It might have been Gamers.
Dry
you know,
Blackthorn.
yeah, I think it might have been Gamers. You used to
Yeah.
get it in like a really big bottle, big glass bottle like that, and it used to
Oh,
have like foil,
no,
foil around the top.
Bulmers.
Bulmers, that was it.
No, Magners.
Oh my god!
It could be any of them.
These are all the same thing to me. Used to grab a big bottle like that, and obviously like being underage and not knowing how to drink, used to go home and just throw it all up. And I literally have
used to.
I remember normal Strongbow was the first alcoholic drink that I remember getting like fucked
God,
on.
normal Strongbow's awful.
I remember I bought a crate, went to the skate park. I was like, here we go. Let's get on it.
Yeah,
ju-
radical.
Guess what? I used to skate
with those zips.
In your
with
wheelchair.
my yeah. I already had the wheels in.
Anyway, I ain't drunk cider since I was like
But it tastes like apple
17.
cider.
But it was
just
lovely.
Sparkling
It was-
apple
it
juice.
was like-
amazing.
Appetizer, but just a bit alcoholic.
Yeah, a bit wrong.
Yeah,
Bit
it was like the
naughty.
bad batch of appetizer,
Yeah.
but it was still lovely.
Oh, it was great. And I don't drink apple cider.
No,
And that was lovely.
it
And we
was
got-
very nice.
We got drunk and went to see Posty, and we were vibing
Oh,
so
I'll
hard.
tell you
No,
where.
you didn't.
I'll tell you where we got drunk before Posty. At the pool party.
Summersby bar. Yeah, the pool
Yeah.
Oh
party.
yeah, the Summersby pool
We
party.
got given these wristbands by the organisers that was like, oh, here's your wristbands to the pool party, and where they're thinking, oh, pool party, yeah,
Nice.
summertime.
So I think apparently during the day people were in the pool.
Yeah, I'm sure they were, but we also wanted to go in the pool at night, which obviously isn't going to fucking happen because it's also fucking freezing.
Aye.
And we're like, yeah, we'll go in there later when the pool party's actually popping off again. We'll go in. We'll fucking roll up as fucking as jeans or something, or we'll just jump in. And we got these free towels.
That weren't towels.
Avengers assembled. It's literally on that.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
It's drying on that clothes horse.
And we're like, oh yeah, we'll go in later. We didn't.
No. One person
but
did.
we
I think
but
it
we
worked
we
for
were
it.
on the double vodkas there.
We
We
were.
finally found them. And
the
then,
woman was like, so
Doubles.
double. What?
yes, we love the vodka.
How much was it?
It was the most expensive thing probably all weekend.
Yeah.
But it was still very reasonable.
And we got 2 of them as well.
Like
so
$65.
So that was not dollars, euros.
65 euros.
And I'll tell you what, it was a lot of vodka in there because it was like that much fucking vodka.
Well,
do you know what? But it didn't taste fucking awful.
It was weird.
It tasted nicer than the ones we got. And
Yeah.
that night. But so we spent £120 on 8 double vodka Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Which is
Wow.
That's pretty good.
better than Coachella.
Yeah.
Pretty good to
What was that,
stretch.
60?
But
6. It's like,
that was like our
15
only
inch.
real expense. Like
Yeah.
really, like
Yeah.
aside from bits and pieces. And as we said, like in the video, like we were using just purely channel money. So I think when we got home, we'd only spent like maybe
So I had
less than 100
I
quid
had
each.
2 transactions. I had a transaction for my painkillers for my hip.
Yeah,
I had one for the 2 Kit Kats that we took from the minibar.
that's not bad, eh?
Not bad at all.
You were an idiot, right?
Yeah,
So he had a Kit Kat from the
Don't out me in
hotel
public.
minibar. He had one, and you know what? I was gonna have one as well. So not even a
But
dish.
you know what?
But when you checked out, what did it? The
She
receptionist
asked me if
goes,
I'd had anything from minibar.
"What have you had out from minibar?" He goes, "Yeah, we had 2 Kit Kats."
But you know what?
She asked me, I go, "No, I don't think so."
I don't think so.
I don't think so. not really bad. So I went to.
And she goes, "Oh yeah, you can go."
Years ago, I stayed in a hotel with work. Right, very rare that I would ever have needed to stay in a hotel with work, but I did at one point, and it was a nice hotel. Obviously, you know, sort you out. And there was a minibar, and there was like Pringles. Yeah, there was Pringles in the minibar. It was the little tubes, you know, like the little like, airplane style tubes. And when I was checking out in the morning,
massive heap like that, like it's under camera.
when you know, checking out in the morning, there's 4 there. I'm like slinging them in my bag and I'm dipping. So sling them in the bag, go to check out, and they're like, right then, thanks, Mr. Kellis, and the 4 Pringles will be. I was like, what? It's weighted. This probably everyone probably knows this.
No way.
It's pressure sensitive, and they can tell what you've taken.
Yeah.
No way.
I swear to God.
It's in some fancy hotels.
People will comment and say like, yeah, that is a thing. It's mad.
And people click done because they can like have a pick something and have a look at it, and you've picked it up now.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you put it back, you've picked it up. It's bollocks.
Wow.
It's
mental.
absolute bollocks.
Wow.
Safe to say I enjoyed those Pringles because they probably cost me about £4 each, and they couldn't just go on the company card. Like they had to pay at the fucking.
Wow.
Yeah. But
you had but you know what? Swings and roundabouts. You had the free Kit Kat.
That's right, you know. That's right.
Posty was
Malone.
ace.
Yeah, man.
It was
we were vibing
excellent.
so hard that even strangers were filming us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they were.
This woman
I'd
was
love
like,
to see that
Yeah,
clip.
this woman in front of us was like, "Is it okay if I film you?"
Is it okay if you film us? Absolutely not. We do not. We cannot.
do not consent.
we cannot allow us to be filmed. Only we can film ourselves.
Where can we see that clip?
Fuck knows.
Who knows?
Master of search here is gonna fucking.
Yeah, pull it straight out of his ass.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
I bet she hadn't uploaded that. That's one. That's just on a.
That's
the
private wank bank.
That's on a C drive at the root folder.
But very nice. We were just vibing so hard. Rockstar, 21 Savage's verse in Rockstar.
21.
We were just going insane.
It was. I think you said it. It was the best I've seen him. I've seen him a few times, not as many times as you, but it was the best I've seen him.
Don't forget it.
It was really good as well because we were quite far back, but you could still see him with the retinas.
Yeah,
But you know what? This is the thing.
Because it was a bowl.
Yeah.
Why do more rappers just not play with a full band, man?
Because it costs
Cheaper.
I know, but
Think about.
like, I'll always think back to that like Kendrick performance, like when he wasn't even headlining like at least a few years ago.
When he had a band
when he had the band, it was.
I'm sure he had a band with him at
It's
Glasgow.
just so much more complex.
What, Kendrick?
Sure, he had a band at Glasgow, just gone, but they were just off stage.
Oh, really?
Like all the instrumentals were fully reworked to have live drums over them.
Think about like
Stormzy at latest last year when he brought on Rabir on guitar, like just so.
It's
good.
always better with a band,
Yeah.
like even not rap.
But
like
then again, that was the best post performance I've ever
That's
seen.
true.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, so if you're a rapper, all you need,
which I'm not.
all you need
just
to take
clarify.
is like 4 or 5 guys. If you don't have a band, you need someone for sound, you need someone for headphone mix, you need someone for lights, maybe an additional
firework man.
Firework man.
No fireworks at this festival.
Whoa, come on,
Right.
man. It's 4th of July.
Oh, let's just say as well, the firework display.
Oh,
Rock in Rio.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
And that was a
nice
big
little
firework
again.
display.
Nice little touch between the two, between the support and the headline act.
Yeah.
Yeah, just something to keep it interesting, keep the old attention. That hey, you're at a good festival here.
And it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I said this in the video, but when we looked at the lineup, we were like, this is going to be a bit dead. And it wasn't anything close to dead.
Yeah.
There was always something
Yeah,
to do.
it was amazing.
Well, even if it was just sat
amazing.
doing nothing.
There's always something to do.
It was so good.
Who's that?
No idea.
Ah,
I was just saying there's always something to do.
never mind.
So we had a blast at Rock in Rio,
Yeah, we
Certainly did.
certainly
and it really
Rocked
Yeah.
It really. Do you know what? I'm not. From a content perspective, I would have loved to have gone to Glastonbury.
Yeah.
But personally, I don't mind that we didn't go because I mean
Yeah.
that sincerely because Rock in Rio was so good.
yeah. And also, did you see that video of Glastonbury? Like someone like in a helicopter filming it.
It's massive, man.
Fucking looked massive, man.
It's bigger than some cities.
It's the
Yeah.
size of like a town, like a town. Like there's
Yeah.
so much stuff there.
Yeah.
Size of a town.
It's not. I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you're right. I'm dying for a shit, so I'm gonna have to dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
like
so much.
like one of those chocolate dip things.
Do you know what? I'll tell you off camera.
Anyway,
It's about
so
shit I had.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I know which shit you're on about.
Post,
you
Post
don't.
Malone.
Oh well, there's another shit. We had bad shits on the way home.
We had diarrhea from a pizza Hut in the airport.
Fuck Pizza
I had
Hut.
to have 2
But
days off.
I'll tell you what, the journey home was very good.
Right.
I didn't mind it at all.
But we did have the shits.
I'm gonna shit myself, mate. Thank you, Rocky Rio. We had a great time.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.